Thank you. During these tough economic times, KSL is working hard to get you back on top. First and foremost, this month, we are teaming up with Axiom Financial to pay someone's mortgage for an entire year. We know a lot of you out there have been entering the word of the day every single day and following along, especially those who are trying to get an extra couple of entries by being one of the first 200. And so right now, let's go ahead and give you the word of the day for today with the weekend ahead of us and, of course, an extra hour of sleep as we move back to out of the daylight saving mode. Right? The word of the day is, we heard the drum roll. Thank you. The timpanis. Anticipation is the word of the day. So if you've anticipated the word of the day, you were close. Anticipation, the word of the day, send it to morningshow@ksl.com. And again, if you're one of the first 200, you get an extra 2 entries. Also, we're trying to... Welcome back, everyone. As we just mentioned before the break, Axiom Financial, as you know, teaming up with us here at KSL to pay someone's mortgage for an entire year. That's up to $24,000. But you don't have to win the grand prize in order to cash in on today's extremely low rates. Jeff England from Axiom is here to talk a little bit more about how we can all take advantage of the market. We've seen interest rates below 4% for quite some time now that it almost seems like some people are getting numb to just how historically low these numbers are.
They're great low rates right now. Historically, they're low rates. They're great home prices, and so it's just a perfect time for people to take an opportunity for purchasing a home right now. Whether they're a first-time home buyer or whether they're a seasoned home donor, where they want to upgrade their home and buy an investment property or second home. The buying power right now is so great with these low interest rates. If they wait around until they increase by 1 or 2%, it makes a huge difference.
And you mentioned buying power, and perhaps we can look at this this illustration right here that shows on a $200,000 loan the difference between a 3.5% loan and a 5.5% loan.
Exactly. So say for instance somebody wants a $900 a month principal and interest payment. If they were to a 3.5%, that would be equivalent to $200,000. Loan amount. But if they waited till 5.5%, then that loan amount would be equivalent to $160,000. It's a huge difference in buying power. Now, for an example, another way to look at it, so say if somebody wanted to buy or qualify for a $200,000 home, then they would, at 3.5%, they would have to be earning about $47,000 to qualify. And then if they jumped up to the 5.5% rate, they would have to qualify with about $57,000 in income.
And you mentioned, I mean, that's a significant difference both in the buying power in terms of what you can get at that same loan rate, and also in terms of how they can qualify. What's the first step for someone looking to possibly refinance? What are the questions they need to be asking themselves?
Well, the first thing is if they have equity in the home. They need to make sure they do have some equity in the home before they can do it. The other thing is do they have the income to do it? But and also their credit. The credit has loosened up, but it's something that they need to be looking at. Is what does the picture look like as far as that's concerned? Now, they can contact us, one of our many loan officers, and we can run through a scenario. It only takes about 10 minutes to contact us, qualify, and take a look at it, pull credit, and see if they qualify for a refinance or a home purchase.
And we know a lot of people may have some questions about their mortgages or perhaps thinking about buying versus renting. All those questions, Axiom Financial, your one-stop source for that, to be able to do that. And the word of the day again, did you catch the word of the day?
I didn't, no.
Anticipation.
Anticipation.
Anticipation for the weekend and beyond. So we appreciate you stopping by, Jeff. Thanks again for teaming up with us here at KSL for the 1-year mortgage payments. That's going to be make a big difference for someone.
We're excited about it. Thanks for having me.
All right. Lori?